lying in bed with a cigarette.
Back to tonight's minor league pregame show as we close in on AAA International League action. Let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Kenji Summersgill is our man to watch. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments.
Nope.
We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Jackie Jolly is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just 1 win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortune.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ranging back is Inciarte. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Christopher Luke will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's get a look at the defense for Gwinnett. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Mikey Matuk will stand in now. And as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Mikey Matu.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count. And on the mound now, this is where you have to have a little bit of patience with that knuckleball. It doesn't always go where you want it to go. And in fact, you may not have any idea where it's going to go. And that's what makes it such a tough pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Rene Rivera into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Popped high in the air. Oliveira is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Pedro Cedeno will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Ready on 1 and 2. Drilled to first. To his right, Allen, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8, third baseman,
Richie Schaefer strides forward for the first time, and he's been in a bit of a slump recently. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ryan Brett digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Oliveira is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Jackie Jolly will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
You know, if there's any consolation, though, he saw a lot of pitches. So it's a good at-bat. Not the result he wanted, but a good at-bat.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oliveira scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 8, Christopher Luke.
At the plate, Christopher Luke. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, sometimes you just shake your head and move on. And he's thinking, how did that pitch wind up a strike? Just got to be thankful you don't see knuckleballers every day.
Stepping in now, Elmer Corona.
Ball 1.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. To first, Allen gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Mikey Matsuk heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Hard hit ball to second. Oliveira is right there. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. First offering on its way. Rene Rivera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. High in the air into shallow left center. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up. Gwinnett leads it 1-0. Pedro Cedeno makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Richie Schaefer will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jackie Jolly.
Jackie Jolly will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Yeah! And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. On his way to pitch number 75. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oliveira from shallow right. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, you know, he knew who he had running down the line right there, so he had to try to hurry the throw. But in hindsight, I think he had a little bit more time than even he thought, and he winds up throwing this one away.
Into the box, Christopher Luke. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Braves lead it 2-1. Elmer Corona will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
The 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's
and that
outside.
misses 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Still 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Johnson takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Mikey Matuk.
Mikey Matuk digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
2 balls.
And that
no
pitch
strike.
misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been